Come on, no, no, no. Yesterday you started sneezing. Come on. We have a request for a full walk. I don't know how much of a full walk this is going to be because her allergies went crazy yesterday. And if it begins today, she's going to get her Zyrtec. But here's dog walking. AM. We are late this morning. I did my whole... I decided to sleep in a little bit because yesterday was another very long day. But what I did was I washed the interior of one of our cars and a little bit of the outside, the windows and the handles. And then I had to take care of all the cats. And I had to kind of rush that. Of course, the dogs ate their breakfast. And we're doing a dog walk. Starts off like this. Somebody already did their business. We use a butterfly net. I'll show you the net. There's the net. We use a butterfly net to hold it. So this way, if they go, we just put it underneath them and grab. There. Poop. Go ahead. This is their AM walk. I'm just a little concerned about Gretchen. It's cooler today, so hopefully any of the allergy will be lessened. But yesterday she had a very rough allergy day. Hopefully it won't be that long this morning, this walk. And it'll just be around the block. I hopefully will not have to edit any of this. Come on, Gretchen. Don't linger too much by the grass. That's when you started sneezing and licking her nose because it was dripping so badly. So yesterday was 70 and humid, and it just, whatever triggered her was horrible. But I found the not Zyrtec, the Benadryl, but the Benadryl for dogs can't have xylitol, I think it's called. You have to be very careful. She takes half a 25 milligram tablet. I believe she could take it once every 6 hours or 8 hours, but I have to call the vet and just confirm everything before I start giving her her meds. We have landscapers are coming and doing the landscaping, which will contribute to her sneezing and her coughing. Where are they stopping? Down the block. There they are. They're walking. They're walking. Nobody is talking except for me. They both wear harnesses. And I had once mentioned in one of my videos that the rescue that I personally follow, it's in Florida, Amy, Carol, Shelley, Keith, they all run that rescue. It's 100 plus abandoned dogs of the Florida Everglades. They are fantastic. Love Amy, Carol, Shelley, Keith, and Tiffany. She's not there anymore, but they're just amazing. She had recommended the martingale collar because the dogs can't get out of it. She doesn't like the retractable leashes. We use the harnesses. I actually double leash her harness. She has a little metal clasp. Oh, somebody else is sneezing. She has a metal clasp and the piece of material, not cotton, I guess I don't know what it is, could be cotton. And I hook it onto both, the lead. This plant is a cherry plant, and it smells so bad if they rub against it. They smell so bad. It is not an edible tree. Oh, but boy, you rub on it, you smell. The dogs smell. you hear the birds. I don't know if you can. It's beautiful. Here's some of our pear trees. They're beautiful. Now I'm going to be using this because I think she's going to the bathroom. I will focus on Play-Doh when she does her business to give her her privacy. I think I didn't catch it. I wasn't in time. Lauren, wait 1 sec. Nah, I didn't. So let me hold on. We missed the piece, and we cannot leave poop anywhere. So use your baggies, people. Don't leave crap on somebody's lawn. It's just opening these bags is like another. Blah. I don't know if anybody has these bags, you know what I mean. I need a little bit of fit to do it. I'm sorry, people, I gotta do it. I gotta open this bag. Here it is. I got it. A little rough around the edges. I did have it until the breeze took it away. Well, I'm picking it up, putting it in. Come on, let's go. Everyone did a nice business. Always check them. I do because they're on my couches and stuff, so I will check them before they come in, and they're clean. She's moving ahead. She's walking. Come on. Come on. Let's go, baby. It's Saturday. We're expected to have rain today. I'm glad it didn't get us already. It was like a perfect morning to clean one of the cars. My husband and my son share a car. And it's great. So I cleaned it, scrubbed it on the inside, but a little, just did the interior, exterior windows and the handles. No, mommy. This is how you ended up with a boo-boo sneezing. You don't want that. Come on. Let's go. You don't want a boo-boo sneezing. I don't want to have to give you Benadryl. Come on. Come on. She had one little... Huh? Thank you. She had one little episode of sneezing in the middle of the night. I waited. So it lasted for a few minutes, and then she went back to sleep, and she was fine. So I just, they're so uncomfortable. They use Zyrtec and Benadryl for the allergies. Some dogs have to actually go in for shots for every season. And she's going to be turning 9 this year, Gretchen. And that's Play-Doh. No. Don't start that, Gretchen. Don't start it, Gretchen. Bad. I know that you eat plant life to tame the belly, but I'll give you the pumpkin. Paw Dazzle is a company that I use to buy their treats. And they have a pumpkin stick that is so good for them. Let me tell you, their treats smell delicious. The pumpkin stick is very good for their stomach if they have a bellyache. And I give that to them in the morning. Then I wait for about a little while. Actually, right now they should have been getting their dental bone. I'm so late. But guess what? It happens. After their pumpkin treat, I wait a little bit and then give them their dental stick. I split it in half. I don't give them a full one. They're tiny. They're little. They're not tiny. I believe Play-Doh's like 10 pounds overweight, so they're definitely not tiny. She's 17.5. He's like 22. He should be like 14, 15. So I'm in trouble with him. Definitely the Shih Tzu. I'm in trouble. Let's move, miss. So I'm in trouble with Play-Doh. Every time he looks at me for a treat. Come on, no. Hey, you're going to get your pumpkin stick. You want your pumpkin stick? Here they are. So she's like 17.5 pounds. Come on. Let's go, miss. Stop trying to eat the grass. And he's like 22. And he should be 14, 15, as I stopped restating. I apologize. But I have a treadmill, which I'll show you him on the treadmill. We use that for inclement weather. But I have to say, I have their agility equipment. I have not. You know, you have to take it down when they mow the lawn. Come on. When they mow the lawn. Then you have to put it back up. And that's the problem right now that I'm having. But it's a beautiful day to put it up. So my problem is she and her little allergies. The least amount of time from now until mid-June outside is good for her because it just contributes to her allergies. Look at it. Oh, I don't believe you, Gretchen. Really? Come on, Gretchen. Let's go. Look at Play-Doh. There's a Shih Tzu. How do we end up with a full-bred Shih Tzu and a full-bred silky hair Yorkie? Play-Doh came from a Blumig Kennels. It used to be here in New Jersey. Come on, let's go. But the woman, I think she relocated to Pennsylvania. And he was a little doll. He was found, somebody had contacted the SPCA out in Newark because he was left on a pole, tied to a pole outside a store in Newark Park. So the owner of the store saw him and realized he was there. No one ever picked him up, and called the SPCA, and he was at Newark Shelter. A woman came. Come on. A woman came and adopted her Play-Doh for her mother, who was in her 80s. She was getting Play-Doh groomed when the woman who owns Blumig Kennel, that's Play-Doh right there, the Shih Tzu, when the woman who owns Blumig Kennels noticed that you had an 80-something-year-old woman with a puppy. It was about almost a year. And the woman who owned, not even a year, actually. He was like 7 months old, I think. And she said to the woman, would you like me to take him? And I'll find an appropriate home because I could see this is overwhelming you. She was in her mid-80s. And she said, yes, if you... So the woman who ran Blumig Kennels took Play-Doh. So we had looked for, we had 2 dogs that we adopted. They came from Newark SPCA. A rescue stepped in and took Ginger and Fred. And I went online, found 2 dogs that needed a home, and I said, let's do it. 2 dogs will take them. They were bonded almost like a mama baby, but they weren't. They were just, a bonded pair. So Ginger and Fred were our first babies after I had a dog when I first got married, Lucky. When he died, he was my emotional support dog. He was everything. When he died, I couldn't bear to get another dog. It was too traumatizing when he died. So it took us 7 years and my kids begging us to get dogs, and we ended up with Ginger and Fred. When Fred died, after 3.5 years with us of congestive heart failure, he was young, might have been 7. It again traumatized me for a year. Like, he was so young, how could this happen? And it happened so quickly. We then adopted Play-Doh. And Play-Doh and Ginger, for the first 3 days, had to figure out their arrangement, like who was alpha, omega, the whole thing. It ended up being that they had a rough 3 days, and Ginger stood her ground, taught Play-Doh that he had to be a good boy, and she was the alpha, and they got off beautifully. They got along beautifully. I have videos of Ginger and Play-Doh. Then when Ginger passed away, Ginger was very sick. She had diabetes. She had Cushing's disease. She had Alzheimer's. Yes, dogs get Alzheimer's. It was very, you walk through the latter stages of their life and give them the dignity that they deserve. And I hope we did that for her, because I had a carriage, took her for walks. If she couldn't, put her in the carriage, kissed her, brought her into many park walks by the ocean. I tried to give her an incredible quality of life. I loved her. I love her. You never stop loving her. So then when Ginger died, I could see Plato was very much alone if we ever had to go out. So I ended up reaching out to a rescue. It took a while to find, believe it or not, another dog for a companion for Plato. When I finally did, there was this little girl who apparently, according to the rescue, got along with all animals, people. That wasn't the case. 3 months after we got, first 3 months it was like, listen, my daughter has congenital cardiac disease. She can't get bitten. She was aggressive. I'm not saying she attacked us. No, but go ahead, keep moving, miss. She was a handful, Gretchen. A real handful. We have behaviors. Because you have to use behaviors, because you have to figure out why she had fear aggression. And then, or not why, well, we found out why. But she has PTSD. Trees are beautiful, pear trees. Aren't they beautiful? They don't bud the fruit, but they're beautiful. Anyway, so we had behaviors, we had trainers, spent thousands of dollars. 3 months after the first 3 months I tried to give it back, the woman gave every excuse in the world why she didn't want her, couldn't have her. She's still running and still adopting. And she was just a very cruel rescue lady. Disgusting. What can I say? But for the ones that she does rescue and help in a positive way, great. But I could tell you we had a very bad experience with this horrible rescue woman who gave us Gretchen with feces on her, impacted, nails that weren't cut for years, filthy, dirty, and hating people and hating animals. Then I found out that Gretchen, by the way, Plato's up there. Then I found out that Gretchen was beaten and abused and left on a tree, on a rope, tied to a tree most of the day. And then when she was brought in, she was put in a room and with the door shut. I mean, if this doesn't screw with your head, I don't know what does. So this is where we're at. It's been this is 2 years of November, so 2.5 years we've had her, and she's definitely made strides. I don't put her with the 2 cats that we have, because she and Cleopatra have a little bit. I try to mix them a little bit, but I kind of have to have people around in case she goes for one. I don't think she will, but you never know. You never ever know. And I don't want anybody hurt. Come on, let's go. Come on, baby, let's go. Come on, let's go. The more you're out here, the more you're going to end up getting little sneezes. Come on. And so she's a work in progress. Like each and every one of us are work in progress. So that's where we're at. You're looking at putting it now. And where the dog's walking right here. Now, this is probably a problem with her. Come on, let's go. And according to the behaviors, put the leads. Come on, let's go. Put the lead down and let her follow. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Gretch, let's go. Come on, we're gonna have pumpkin stick. Let's go. No. Let's go. Let's go. So, Plato's already in the house. Here you go. Come on, let's go. I don't want you walking in the grass. It becomes on your feet. Come on, we're going to go get the pumpkin stick. Come on, there she is. I don't want to fall. I'm not looking. Some of this is uneven. She's going to go in the backyard. waiting for me. She goes usually over in the yard unless it's really soaking wet, and I'll pick her up and I will, no. I'll pick her up and I will carry her inside because she doesn't like walking in. Come on. With us. She likes going in. Come on. Signs on the gate. So this way people know. We got dogs. I remember a man once came to my door and he's like, I noticed I hear your dog. And when he saw the dog, he's like, what is she gonna do? I said, not her. Actually, it was Fred, I think. I said, well, if he pees on you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be good. He's like, oh, okay. This is the yard. I turn the cushion over every day. Every morning I turn the cushion. This is where I'm going to set up the agility course, and she loves it. The only thing is, as I said, her, don't you like those sculptures? That's it. That's our morning walk. It's 21 minutes. It's going to be a long video today. It's going to be a long one. I don't know how. The full AM walk. There you go. I tie this twice. I have a lock and I put that on it because she has been in. One time she got out. One time. You know who we're feeding. And then, there he is. He's waiting because he knows he's getting his pumpkin treat. And I'm the pumpkin treat giver. So everybody, it is now 21 minutes. Wishing you a wonderfully safe and happy Saturday morning. Have a wonderful day.